Okay. Thank you everyone for your attendance this afternoon. A substance known to be highly volatile when not handled correctly is in the process of being safely detonated as we speak at Davoren Park this afternoon. There will be 4 controlled detonations. 2 have already occurred with no external damage to any premise in the vicinity. A small amount of substance believed to be TATP, triacetone, triperoxide, was located in a container in the freezer inside a shed at the Davoren Park property during a police search last night. South Australian Police Bomb Response Unit experts attended the address and assessed the substance, which is known to be highly unstable and volatile if not moved correctly by experts. At all times, the safety of the public and those emergency services responding to the incident was paramount. The actions of the responders today included the evacuation of the area in some properties and a declaration of a no-fly exclusion zone around the address. Some residents have voluntarily evacuated their homes, some have chosen to remain. The substance is being detonated safely and successfully, which should cause no concern to or any major damage to any houses in the surrounding area. And as I've said previously, we've detonated 2 charges with no damage to date. Police had earlier warned the local residents and the wider public that the detonation of the material may cause some noise and some vibrations in the immediate vicinity. People were warned to stay away from windows as a precaution. There is no danger of any fire, toxic chemicals or fumes being emitted as a result of the detonation by police. A resident from this property, a man aged 43 years, has appeared in the Elizabeth Magistrates Court charged with manufacturing explosives and possession of explosive substances. He appeared this morning. This is not a terrorism-related incident. However, investigators from the State Protection Security Branch are assisting the local district officers in this investigation. The accused is known to police and officers had interaction with him on 2 occasions earlier this year. No action was taken by police at the time as there was insufficient evidence to take action. The accused may have some right-wing nationalist anti-Muslim views, and I stress they are only views to our knowledge, which are being further explored. There are no indicators of any violence or threats of violence to any member of the community, and I can reassure the public that at this point in time we have no information that this person was making a threat or was intending to use violence against anyone. I'm open to questions.
How do you know that he wasn't going to plan something? You know, not everybody writes it down or does things on the internet. He had these very dangerous chemicals in his home.
Well, the investigation's continuing and those issues will be explored. What I can say is we are not in possession of any information, either written or posted in social media, that shows those concerns at this point in time.
Can you tell us what his motivation was for having the material in his house?
That's subject to an ongoing investigation, so I'd like not to speculate on that at this point in time. Sorry.
It kind of fits in with what you say, though, doesn't it? That he might not have expressed any violent behaviour, but having views of the sort he does and having these chemicals, people will be very quick to link 2 + 2.
Certainly, and we are very concerned as well, and we're treating it seriously. It was a very good find last night in regards to apprehending and seizing the explosive material, and we need to investigate further. But at this time, that's what we have, and we will make all those inquiries to undertake what his motives may have been.
What led you to the house?
And with information received, I would like to not go into that detail too much.
He was already on your radar though, so what changed? What made you go to his place last night?
Local police received information and acted immediately and attended the property and made the discovery.
This chemical that he had in his home, it has been used in like terror attacks around the world, and it is the chemical of choice by ISIS. How did a guy in Adelaide get access to this?
I can't speculate on that at this point in time. That would be subject to the investigation, I'm sorry.
That's obviously pretty concerning.
Definitely, yes. Any explosive material is of concern to us, obviously, and the safety of the community is extremely important. So how this particular individual came into possession of the material is yet to be explored.
You said you're looking into other, alleyways, the potential of laying more charges. I mean, one person's in possession of this. Who's to say there aren't more?
We have no information at this point in time there's any other persons involved other than this individual, but clearly that will be a line of investigation.
It's quite definitive when you say that this is not a terrorism matter, but given some of the photos that we've seen emanate from the courts today in the evidence, and also given the history of this chemical or substance in previous attacks referred to here, I mean, how can you make such a definitive statement this early on in the investigation?
Well, at this point in time, there's nothing, to our information, there's no suggestion that it's a terrorism-related incident. So we don't want to declare it without that knowledge. So the investigation will continue to see what the motives are. But at this point in time, we're stating that it's not a terrorism-related incident.
But as your investigation develops, you're not ruling out the fact that it could turn into a terrorism-related...
It may, but that's subjective.
Do you believe this man was intending to use it in some way, terrorism or some other way?
It's too early to jump to those conclusions, and it would be incorrect for me to make a comment on that. We need to investigate it further. What his motives are very unclear.
When police had those interactions with the man in February, was that garden shed searched?
I don't have that information. I believe the premises were searched, but exactly what part of the premise was searched, I'm unclear of.
So it's been reported that the first interactions when you came on your radar was a social media post saying he hated Muslims. So is that the first he was on your radar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
And there were two instances, so were there multiple posts?
No, the first incident obviously was connected, so police attended twice.
Yeah.
And we have obviously last night's incident, so there's only the two.
And is it just the one post that, is there multiple posts that he's done that have raised red flags, or is it just that one post?
At this point in time, it's only the one post. We're exploring that further, but at the moment, that's correct.
And that was in a public domain on Facebook?
My understanding is that's correct.
Final questions, please.
How concerned is it the fact that he has managed to get this substance initially and then also has got quite a sophisticated thing that he's created, I guess, for the community? How alarming is that?
Extremely alarming, and we are very concerned, obviously, that he's in possession of this type of material. It's highly volatile. Our bomb response experts have told us that. A forensic chemist is on scene as well. So we are extremely concerned that this individual has, we believe, made it, if he has. That's still unclear, but he's certainly in possession of it.
What's the explosive potential of the amount of material he had if it had been detonated all in one go? What's the
Unfortunately, I'm not an explosive expert. I can only be guided on what our chemist and bomb response experts tell us, and it's highly volatile if handled incorrectly.
And just in terms of those photos of those devices that were shown in court, you have to explain a bit more about them. Like, I know you're saying you're not an expert, but essentially would they just need to be packed with explosives, or what were they? Were they sort of prototypes, or I mean, what were those devices?
Look, I don't think they were prototypes, but how that would connect to form an explosion is not my domain to comment on, I'm afraid. The concern is that he had the material and he had the detonators, so that's enough.
So it appears quite advanced then.
We certainly had possession of it, and it was of a volatile substance. So, if you'd like to say that, yes.
Would it have destroyed his house, do you think?
I'm led to believe no, but I would need further advice on that.
Okay, thanks ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Graham.